welcome to the vlog. I know I haven't been posting in a while, but I finally have inspiration and I want to keep up with the videos every week, hopefully. But there's gonna be some videos about Instagram growth, so stay tuned for that if you want to grow on social media. And yeah, let's call this me and my crazy ideas. I'm one of those people who doesn't mind traveling half across town just to get food. So I've been on a hunt for the best brunch spot in New York City, and I saw this restaurant on YouTube, so I had to go there. The problem was that it was always packed there, so we had to reserve a table a few days in advance. Reality of living in New York City. I've researched a lot of information and had very high expectations for this place. First, we ordered biscuits and gravy, which was 5 out of 10, after which I wasn't so enthusiastic. Pancakes were a 7 out of 10, and my favorite was cheddar scrambled eggs, which was 8 out of 10. So overall, it didn't live up to the hype. So if you're in the area, I recommend going, but it's definitely not worth traveling to from afar. We most likely won't come back because it's not that convenient for us to travel to Brooklyn.
About your business.
Putting some makeup on, and we're gonna head to Manhattan for breakfast, and then I'm gonna meet up with my friend and walk in Central Park, and then we're gonna go to Korean spa. I'm going to another restaurant for brunch. I woke up that day wanting to get brunch outdoors, and I had a place in mind. This time it took us about 30 minutes to get to the restaurant, which is called Sogno Toscano. It is located in the West Village. We got lucky with a table outside and an amazing weather. I ordered their classic bufalina sandwich and the artichoke salad, and it was really good. And Steve, my boyfriend, got the deliciosa pinza pizza with black truffle, and it was even better. Definitely recommend getting the pizza. Walking in Central Park is one of my favorite activities, especially if it's all in bloom. It was so warm that day that we even took our coats off.
Sorry, I didn't know.
Next we went to Magnolia Bakery for their famous banana pudding, which I haven't tried before. Since I'm not a huge dessert person, we decided to get a small one and share it. We caught up with my friend, took lots of pictures, and headed back. Bye! This was a busy day. Me and my boyfriend Steve wrapped up the day by going to the Korean spa called King Spa, which is actually located in New Jersey, but it's only a 20-minute drive for us. Came to this spot where oxtail soup is. The spa has 10 different saunas, a restaurant, lots of beauty services, and it's one of my favorite places since I love saunas. But first we went to get some food at a nearby Korean restaurant called Saritgo. I always order the ox bone soup with mixed type of meat, and it's the best thing ever. It reminds me of home somehow because we make similar soups with a rich broth, lots of meat, and a bit of noodles. It's my comfort food. So good. It's the crazy hottest sauna ever. The hottest sauna is my favorite and the most effective. It's 100 Fahrenheit in there. I haven't been here.
In this one?
Yeah.
I don't think I have either.
Sometimes we eat at their restaurant too, but this time we only got watermelon juice, and it's also one of my favorites. So good. In between saunas, we like to chill, read, or watch some TV. I ordered these heatless curlers on AliExpress, and they've been the most comfortable to sleep in and the most effective ones so far. Wow, I think I overdid it. Squeezed in a quick workout session. I'm so bad at working out consistently, but I'm planning to make it a priority this summer. Where we're going, running orders. The hunt for the brunch spot continues, and we decided to go to this bagel shop. It was a bit tricky to order things here, but basically you get a ticket and then they call your number to make an order. We ordered 2 bagels, latkes, and a cream soda, and the bill was $65. Bagels were pretty good, but not mind-blowing.
If you don't necessarily just go to the next number, if they don't offer anything, you just order and then they make it. It's cut in half, you know. It's cut in half, you know.
Пришли на автошоу.
Stay in. Wait. Stay. Nobody's in shotgun for the first time.
I got really tired to walk around the auto show, so I needed a break at a coffee shop. Blue Bottle is a good spot for that. Since I already had coffee that day, I ordered a decaf latte. We were deciding what we wanted to do next. We're at a Blue Bottle. On our way, we saw a store with musical instruments and we had to stop by. Steve plays guitar, and so he's always looking to add something to his collection. We came to a Georgian restaurant. For dinner, we decided to go to a Georgian restaurant called Chama Mama, which I've also heard a lot about but haven't been to yet. We couldn't get a table right away, so we had to wait for an hour. Waiting an hour and a half for a restaurant in New York. The food ended up being really good. We ordered the ajaruli hachapuri, hinkali with lamb, cauliflower shkmeruli, all of which was really good. I'm not a cake person, but this is Russian kind of cake.
It's good. It tastes like graham crackers.
That's true. today's April 8th. It's solar eclipse day, and I can't watch it because I don't have the glasses, proper glasses, which I couldn't find anywhere in the last hour, so it's like whatever. So I did find the glasses and actually stole them from Steve, and we actually started watching it, and it's pretty cool. There's so many people. What happens if you look without the glasses?
I mean, it hurts your eyes. Like you're not.
You probably can't stare at it.
You wouldn't stare at the sunlight. Yeah.
It's already halfway through. Everyone's observing the eclipse. Look at all these people.